What the hell is this? Well, okay, so I did it right, but I don't know what I did. Oh, that's for when I get all the. Oh, I didn't know I was here. I don't want to be here. No, this is good. That's for like when I want to. There'll probably be some like elevator or something at the end of the game when I have enough of those things pointing at it. It'll probably also be a pretend end of the game and not really the end of the game. It'll probably unlock like this whole underground chasm of like 50,000 more of these puzzles.
Fucking puzzle games, dude.
Fucking puzzles.
Ooh, look at me. I'm a puzzle man. Wow. Call me Blow.
So, now that I figured that shit out, um, I kind of want to just run to the first area that I was at, and I know I can get there by boat, and then I can just go to that castle, and then that castle area will be done. There's literally only 2 puzzles I need to do in that castle, and they're both the kind that I learned how to do now. So let's do that, and then we'll call it a. We'll say that's a wrap.
Speaking of raps. Um,
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Speaking of raps, I was speaking of raps the other day.
Speaking of raps, I was raped. It almost spells the same. Full speed.
Actually, you know what? I want to take the better route. I like how it decides the route too. That's actually pretty cool. You can decide to take a more convenient or straightforward route.
Yeah.
I like the design a lot. Look at this shit. So crisp and clear.
Yeah.
And it doesn't like like the. It's not insanely textured.
Yeah.
And I think that a game doesn't really need to be pretty, you know. I hate it when you make a game way too insanely textured. It brings down the performance of the game. Like I don't feel like there's any lagging or anything. Like everything's really smooth. There's been no glitches or loading. I saw one pop in like super far away at one point, and that's about it. And otherwise, I have everything running like on the highest settings. So it's a very nice little detour. But yeah, I like the idea that you can have something beautiful and well running, and that it doesn't necessarily need to be like, oh, super hyper realistic textures. Like every detail of that rock needs to be this insanely high detailed painting or something. Like
Only the most
zoom in a million
polygons.
times and.
Yeah.
And yeah, look to put this into perspective, like I've only really been in the top corner of this map, the top right-hand corner of this map, and that's all I've done in this game, and I feel like I've gotten a lot out of it. So right now, not really complaining about the price because I feel like it's really big, and if I paid for oh shit, there's this. This is probably the thing that would have taught me all about that shit.
Quarry?
I didn't know there was a bridge right there. Yeah, I'll have to activate that from the other side of the door, but I won't even do that just yet, unless this area is really quick. What was I saying? Yeah, I was if I could play The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, and that game's like pretty short. I feel like I've already traversed the like maybe 2/3 of the area of that game. So let me just confirm our Oh yeah, so I can actually just do this because they're both combined. No? An L and an L, theoretically I should have combined them together. But do they have to be upright like that and also that shape? No. No, theoretically, like, this should have done it then, right? If we're going by the logic that we had earlier. Right? Can you...
I don't know.
What the fuck? I thought we had this. Jonathan Blow.
So flow.
Well, I guess we didn't learn anything today, and that the other one just happened to work out. Like,
So what do we learn? Nothing. We don't matter. We're just specks of
insignificant.
dust.
Yeah, this is bullshit. I can turn them? What are you talking about? As in, they don't have to be the same... But I know, like, if theoretically I could turn them, then they would fit... So an L like that, and... Yeah, and then... If I had that other one like... this... But then they would still have to be, yeah, they would have to be within these things too. So if I turned, if let's say this one was like this, yeah, and then so this one's on it, this one's its own thing, and that's like a correct way of turning it. And then if we added the other one to it, then it would have to be like, I don't know how it could fit with it unless it's just like over top of it. And if it's over top of it, then how do I make sure that it's in here? So if we have this and like this, what the no
Enough block shapes. There's always
sorry.
like.
So I have this L, right? And if we want the space of another L in there, then how does it make sense? So let's say if I turn the L like this. I don't know how to fit both of them in there without...
Oh, okay, go back.
Hmm?
Try this. Now go up one, and then go right to about the middle. Let me see. Yeah, go up one more. Sorry, and across, and then to the end. Shit.
So we're supposed to be able to combine... Look at the orientation of the shapes. Okay, so I'm looking at the orientation of the shapes. So this is the L right here. That's one of them. And so the orientation of the other shape is like this. But then if I do that, then this one isn't even in there anymore, and I can't even bring that back up. So I'm trying to figure out... How about I do this? How does that not work right there? How does this not... Like, if I can rotate them, then how the fuck doesn't this work? That's exactly how they should be, if I'm able to rotate them.
Yeah.
Right? Does anybody not agree? Do the second one. You don't even, I don't know how that makes any sense to do the second one first. Like, that doesn't... I want to know that I learned something. They can be rotated when they're diagonal. Okay, they're not diagonal. So literally, there's no way to make this other shape without, like, if I can't rotate this one, then there's literally no way to make this shape unless, like, unless it's not within its own, within that space anymore. And it's my understanding that if you make the shape, um, that it has to be, that one of the squares of the shape has to be the square that is telling you what the shape is. Right? I can swap their places. I don't feel like I can. I'll try it. That doesn't make any sense. I'm just mad.
Hmm.
Yeah, the fact that this didn't work is really bugging me. This should have worked. You can't cross this. Fuck you. You don't need to have the indicator for the shape included in that shape. Well, that frees things up a bit, doesn't it? No. Ah!
Oh man, I wish I could help, but there's just so many Tinder messages that are coming in, Adam. It's like a waterfall of messages. They're like, "Ooh, you're the hottest boy, sweet boy I've seen a long dang time."
The fact that, like, not even chat has been really able to help me with this is part of what's really bugging me about it. I've started with the other shape, yes. This is the other shape right here. I've made the other shape.
Did Cool Cat or Daddy Derek make like a baby Cool Cat and not
Yeah.
realize how that's like the worst thing he could have ever done in the history of anything? Like, now there's just gonna be like baby Cool Cat, like. I'm surprised that hasn't like blown up in his face like immediately.
This is the worst one. I'm so confused. This is where I'm supposed to be, like, learning this shit, isn't it? Like, I just feel like a stupid person.
Also, I like the implication that Cool Cat actually fucked something and then like it gave birth to baby Cool Cat.
What?
Well,
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah, why is baby cat a thing?
yeah,
Where did it come from?
it's fucking weird. Did like Daddy Derek like make Mama Cat like pop out another one? Is that what that is? Are like they brothers? Too many
People
questions.
said start with the second shape first. It's like, okay, I have the second shape. But I mean, I'm assuming that it has to be like this instead. And then the first shape, where can I even put it and do the same thing again?
I'd like to.
I can't figure out how to put the first shape anywhere.
Oh.
Like, I don't see where I could. Right, up, left, up, right, right. What the fuck? I'm willing. I've been stuck on this long enough that I'm willing to take people's advice in that sense. As long as before I click it, I can see that it makes a shape that would make sense in a way that I can learn how to do this. Right, up, right, down, right, up, left, up, left, up, right. Okay, so how does this make sense? Oh. Oh my god. It is within the two shapes.
Holy shit, you're just drawing around them.
Well, no, this is what we tried to do before, but we just couldn't figure out how to position them in a way where they would still exist within with it like so what I my assumption that they had to include the block that says their shape, it turns out to be correct. Like that now it's not I'm glad to know that there wasn't necessarily a misunderstanding of how to do it at this point, but that we just like couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
We just couldn't figure that one out. So let's just do this shit real quick.
I'm gonna make some tea.
Go for
Chat.
it.
I'll still be on the chat.
Don't worry, we'll do Mass Effect. Oh, Jesus. Getting optical illusion from this one. Oops. Yeah, so this is shit that I should have done a while ago, and I just didn't. Simple enough. Fuck. Oh, I love all these, like, stone people. Alright, so this is a shortcut now. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense from here. That was so annoying. I can't believe I couldn't figure that one out. My mind couldn't wrap around, like, connecting them in that way. Just need to figure out what that's connected to. Because these things are turned off. Um... 1, 2, 3, and 1. I still haven't figured out the triangle thing. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. It doesn't even matter if I do the castle. As soon as Mark comes back with tea, we should just play Mass Effect. Because I'm just gonna, otherwise I'm just gonna wind up just being like, oh, this isn't complete. I want to do this. This isn't complete. I want to do this. And it's just never gonna end. It's never gonna fucking end. Because this game, there's so much in this game that I haven't done. So, yeah, there's no way. Still have not figured out what to do with this triangle thing. So as long as I include 3 right and 3 up, somehow, how does that make sense? This doesn't make sense to me. Oh. Huh. What do I do with this one? Hmm. Just gotta not include it. What the? I don't get what just happened there. So you can cancel something out as long as that's a part of it? I think maybe that's the case. Is that if you have something that's sectioned with it, then it cancels the other stuff out? Oh, yeah! It's like an exception to the rule. So as long as you include it with that one, then it cancels that one out. So if I want to just do these three and not do those other ones... Oh, fuck. At least that's my impression. So it shows the one that I got wrong, but since it's lumped in with that other one, then it's technically not wrong. Because that's the impression I'm getting. So it shows me which ones I decided not to include before. So I could just do something like this. No. The triangle grays them out. As in, yeah, it makes them not count for the final thing. Is the impression I'm getting. The hell just happened here? Does it need to gray one of them out? Because I don't know why this doesn't just work. Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't work the way I think it does. If I'm just supposed to section off shapes with that, and the triangle grays them out, then what have I been doing wrong? Oh, those are 4 long instead of 3? That would explain a lot, wouldn't it? But then, I mean... Oh, they're all 4 long? Oh, yeah, they are. Fuck, that's so far away. Shit, thank you so much. Is it only allowed to gray one other one out? I think maybe that might be the case. Oh, but now... What the... Alright. Making progress. And so when they're diagonal, they can be any direction, is the impression I was getting. Well, hmm. Because otherwise you can't really make a diagonal sectioned off. Excuse me. I don't think there is a way to get up there. I think I have to do. I think part of this puzzle is doing it from afar. They've made a lot of shit in this game like difficult to see or difficult to know what you're fucking looking at. I don't see why this. No. Huh. Ugh. I don't know what's making it work and what's making it not work. So it seems to me like the triangle needs to cancel something out. Unless it's only supposed to cancel something out if it absolutely has to. In which case, I could do this, right? They all fuck. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Which ones? How do I get them right? What's with these diagonal ones that seem to just not? I thought if they were diagonal, that means that like I can have them whichever way that I want. Combine them into a shape? That's what I did before. So like I combined these two into a shape, right? So why doesn't that work? If I'm supposed to combine them into a shape, then why didn't that work? Right? There's 2 and 2. Oops. 2 and 2 right there. Like why didn't this work? There's 2 and 2 right there. Why do I have to cancel out the bottom one? Why does it have to be these ones? See, that doesn't make sense. Um... Yeah, so the only ones that wind up mattering are the ones that aren't with the triangle, which has made sense with all of these, so that's not how those shapes... Oh, they still have to be diagonal? Oh, fuck. I thought them... Oh, okay. No, yeah, there's a difference between diagonal and crooked. Okay, I didn't realize that. So... I should... basically just... do this. Okay, okay, okay. Got it. Thank you. That was difficult. Huh. What did I just do here? Oh, I can do these. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Okay, so the crooked one's that. Okay, so it's crooked, but it still needs to remain that shape. Okay. No, I got this. I got this now. Although it'll take me a while to get this, I still got it. So the T shape I can make is one. It's three tall. I can technically do it sideways too. I have one extra here that I don't need. So it would not be smart to do it sideways. So this would technically have it, but I can't do this. So I definitely have to start up going up like that. Yep, I will play Mass Effect. Mark's making tea, so. And I'm partially playing that game for him to watch the story, so. So. If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, say a or in the next 5 minutes to prove that I'm reading chat. Okay. I won't, because I don't read chat. Ever. Fuck. Oh. I could do it like this, but I mean, then the shapes would still need to be in there, theoretically, right? Yeah, so can't do that. The fact that this is broken here is pissing me off. Because that would save me a lot. Um, and there's no way I can really do that shape sideways, because if I do, then it blocks the 3 one from being... Oh. But it's not a part of the thing anymore. to do it and have both of those be within the shape would mean to have like one up here and then I still run into the problem of not being able to get up here. And then if I try it, I can't do it starting from here. Can't do it starting from here. Like 1, 2, 3. That doesn't make sense because I can't go around on the bottom. Did I do the sawmill yet? I don't think so. Wait, let me think. Oh, almost got it. Yes. But that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any, yeah. So if the T um oh, no, that doesn't. I wish, but I can't go up here. I think writing is more important than cinematography because, I mean, cinematography should be to tell the story, unless your entire movie is literally just, hey, look at this cinematography. In which case, I wouldn't value that movie as much, personally. I don't get it. See, that doesn't work. There's 3. And then there's this. This is theoretically my shape. These ones are the worst. I really, I'm really struggling with this specific type of puzzle. All the rest of them, I seem to be able to do pretty fine in terms, like, it's just like, okay, there's this amount that need to be here, this amount that need to be here, these can't be touching, blah, 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 and I love those. But these ones, for whatever reason, I just, like, it's difficult for me to grasp it when it's shape related, I guess. When I'm trying to make shapes. If I had $1,000,000, if I had $1,000,000. There's a lot that I haven't seen from the Best Picture category yet, so I don't know how at liberty I am to comment on the Academy Award nominations when I haven't seen a lot of them, so I'm gonna have a lozenge. Oh, my sore throat. I'm actually feeling a little better during the day. I'm still getting stuffy as shit during the night, though. So yeah, I'm gonna start recording on my unfriended review again tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing here, though. No, Mark's getting tea. We explained this. He's making tea. Oh my god! No. No, because then ugh. I'm trying to visualize every possibility, and I just, like... It's really... frustrating. This is not... This type of puzzle, it's just not how my brain works at all. This doesn't make sense. But this does. Fuck! Thank you, guys. Damn it, shit. I feel like an idiot. Wow. One day, I'll get a bit better at that shit. Oh. Well, that's funny. I guess I could have gotten up there. Hey. Did I hear about Amy Schumer stealing jokes? Yes, I did. I hated her before it was cool.
Ah, my nipples, Jesus.
What'd you do?
Nip clip.
Is there more tea? No, that's fine if you didn't make more tea. I thought you were getting tea for more than... It's okay, it's okay. I don't... It's not a big deal. Well, now I'm trapped and I don't know how to get down. I guess I should've...
So speaking of whores, Amy Schumer. Sorry, I got nothing. But she is a piece of shit, and yeah, too true.
Okay, I see what's happening here. I see what's happening
Gonna
here.
get back in chat.
There we go. If I had $1 million...
What would you do, Adam?
Smoke dank weed.
Yum yum.
So I figured out another thing. When there's a triangle, basically, its existence cancels out whatever you trap it with. So that's what I've determined anyway.
Huh.
'Cause- What? This triangle thing. There we go. What? Now I'm confused.
I'm glad somebody did that video though. I'm glad somebody finally put it in video form that like Amy Schumer is stealing jokes, because it's just like that whole Mad TV skit. Like
Yeah, there's too much of it. There's too much of it that's too similar.
I'd seen that before, and it's like
Well, I don't know what's happening here anymore, so I think I'm just gonna...
it's great that people are on record, like people she's stolen jokes from, and they're just like they're literally not mad because they're like, oh, she's a female comedian, and like, you know, it's hard for them.
I know, Carlos Mencia and Dane Cook have been crucified for
Yeah.
much less.
And
Much less.
not singing Carlos Mencia or Dane Cook's praise, but they
I hate them. I think Amy Schumer's my favorite out of all of them, so
yeah.
just saying that much at least.
Yeah, but still, they got like cut for much less.
Yeah.
So what's with all the slack? Ooh, equal rights. Sorry.
Oh.
Starting to sound like the red pill. Fucking that guy's a little overboard though.
Ugh. Oh my god. So I guess the triangle also conforms to one of these shapes if you allow it to also, which is also very confusing. If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million. I don't know why that song's in my head. Okay, I gotta get rid of this game. It's just I'm never gonna stop. So just before I do though.
What up? Can I get a hell?
Oh yeah! The witness, Jonathan Blow. Yeah, can I get a witness? Hell yeah! Oh, oh shit! Oh my god! We're playing the witness! Can I get a witness? Hell yeah! Okay. That was fun.
Puzzle games.
Yeah, puzzle.